First of all, I thought it was really one of the better first halves we've played, certainly in a long time, but maybe with the exception of one or two the whole year. I thought we moved the ball well. We shot the ball well. We got the ball to the basket. But then at halftime, when we came out, I thought the tone of the game changed, and I thought it changed at the very beginning. I thought it changed when we threw the ball away on the first possession, which is, that's something that shouldn't happen. And throughout the evening, we struggled at the free throw line, and we had some opportunities, and we didn't take advantage of those. But for the most part in the second half, we couldn't guard the ball. And that's something that we worked on a lot. It's obviously they're a very quick basketball team that can penetrate, make plays at the basket. We kind of got discombobulated with injuries. Mitch obviously was hurt. Russ played the whole night hurt. And Reed's ankle was bothering him. So we didn't have the big guys that we normally have. I mean, they were there, they just weren't 100%. So, we did some good things. I thought we shot the ball better for a period of time, and hopefully we can carry those over to the weekend.
Questions from players, please.
Either one of you guys, just kind of what changed in that second half from how well you'd been playing in the first 20 minutes?
I'd say those 2 turnovers to start the half probably, that definitely set the tone for the second half, and it kind of deflated us. And then it came down to hit 2 quick threes, and then I thought that was pretty much the end. And then we played like it, and then just really couldn't climb back to it.
Jordan, did they change anything, or did you guys just cool off from 3-point range in the second half? Because you hit, I think, 6 of 14, and then you went 1 of 13 from 3 in the second half.
I don't think it was anything special necessarily. I mean, we just did hit shots. It's been pretty much the story of the season so far. We haven't been able to hit shots when we need them, and other teams have been. So.
Jordan, what was the plan to guard Antonio tonight? I know Coach was saying this week that was a big matchup for you. What were you wanting to get him to do tonight?
The main thing they tried to tell me to do is just to try to keep him in front, and they tried to tell me not to let him get downhill on ball screens and stuff, and just understand he's going to elevate, and he's going to take shots, he's going to hit shots, but just continue to defend, just stay the course.
Kevin, you were talking about getting deflated, and earlier this week a couple guys said we let 1 or 2 plays kind of snowball and knock us down. How's this team get past, I guess, that mentality?
Of course, we're a young team, so it just comes down to growing up. And clearly, when people watch our games, we have growing up to do in that aspect. We can't let 2 plays determine the rest of the game. So I think that'll just get better with, experience and being out there playing more.
Any further questions from the players? Okay, we'll let them be going.
Kim, what happened to Mitchell right before half?
He hurt his left knee, and the only thing I can really tell you definitively is they're going to do an MRI tomorrow morning, I think. So probably have more information later on, but it didn't look very good.
Did you see it? Was it non-contact?
I asked the referee because I said, hey, I thought there was a little contact there. And he said he thought he stepped on somebody's foot. So I'll have to watch the video.
Kim, how when Kevin says the 2 shots there, and that's kind of the end, I mean, how tough is that to hear and to watch?
Well, I'm not sure he meant to say it quite that way,
yeah.
But he did say that. I think that this team, we had some success early. We made some shots. I thought we were playing with a good rhythm. I thought we were getting the ball moved around. We were forcing them to guard us. And then came back out and, you know, for whatever reason, we threw the ball away a couple times. And now the game's back to even almost. And I think that's when you've been, you know, when you're down, you know, sometimes that happens. And that's this team. We need to learn how to win, and that, you know, it's hard to do when you're in the SEC. We need to learn how to win. I think that's a big thing, and that's, you know, if we can get a win, I think that'll help us. But obviously tonight we couldn't play two halves, and I thought the second half, you know, they dominated. We tried everything. We tried zone, we tried man, we tried switching, we tried trapping. You know, we couldn't stop them.